This is a breaking news alert from 6 News.
We are on the scene of breaking news in Lansing. There's a heavy police presence at Patton Gill Academy School. Now, a parent there just told our Veronica Gabriel that a police officer told them there was a shooting at the school. Now, police dispatchers say the school is on lockdown right now. This is a very active situation. More than a dozen police cars are there. Lansing Police, Michigan State University Police, and state police are all working together, and we've just gotten alert from police that people need to avoid the area of Marshall and Grand River in Lansing for the next several hours. Now, as we said, our Veronica Gabriel is there right now. She's busy working to learn more about this situation, and she'll be here for you with updates as soon as we get them. We'll also keep you up to speed through our 6 News mobile app as more details become available. We're going back out now live to Patton Gill Academy School, or Patton Gill Middle School, to Veronica Gabriel. This is where a reported shooting has happened. Veronica, what have we learned out there?
Lauren, as you said earlier, there's still a heavy police presence out here. As you can see, there are more than a dozen police cars. I spoke with a parent earlier who said that an officer told him that there was a shooting. I also spoke to a crossing guard who says she heard the shooting in the parking lot. From what I can see so far, there have been police dogs out here that have been taken into the building. Police officers have been going in with guns, and some have bulletproof vests on. From what I know right now, the kids are safe in the gym, but we will continue to keep you updated, and I'll be back out here for the 5:30 and 6. Back to you, Lauren.
We're here for you with the very latest on breaking news at Patton Gill Middle School in Lansing, where a shooting was reported less than an hour ago.
We go there now live to Veronica Gabriel for the very latest. Veronica, what do we know?
Sherry Jorma, as you can see right now, there's still a heavy police presence out here, but what we do know is that the kids are safe in the gym. I'm going to step out of the way so you can take a look. I just spoke with one young boy who says he was in the area with his mom when he heard a loud boom and saw the glass shatter on a black SUV. He says that he saw a little girl in the back seat with blood in her face and an adult drive off. I also spoke with one parent who says that police did tell him that there was a shooting. And I also spoke with a crossing guard who says she saw, or she heard the shooting come from the parking lot. So far, what I've seen is a lot of police cars, a lot of police officers walking around with guns and bulletproof vests, walking in with dogs to search the area. But again, the kids are safe. We will continue to bring you updates as we get them. Here for you at Patton Gill Middle School, Veronica Gabriel, 6 News.
This is 6 News at 6.
Police are swarming the Patton Gill Academy in Lansing on Marshall Street. That's just south of Saginaw.
Now, the middle school is on lockdown right now. Now, we know that students are being held inside, and those students are safe. Now, we have spoken to a parent who told 6 News that they were told by police that a shooting had taken place on school grounds there. A crossing guard has also told us that they heard gunshots. Now, an investigation is very actively underway out there on the scene. Police are asking all drivers and everyone to avoid that area if possible. And stay with 6 News. We are working to learn more on this, and we will bring you all the details as we get them.
We have another update on the breaking news that we've been bringing you tonight.
You're taking a look at a picture of a black Chrysler Pacifica right now that's outside of Sparrow Hospital. Now, we have a crew there on the scene that tell us police are all around working the area where that car is parked, and that vehicle appears to be a match to the one that witnesses described to our Veronica Gabriel, saying they saw it outside of Patton Gill Academy, where a teenager was shot less than 2 hours ago. Now, we are working to confirm if in fact this vehicle is connected to that shooting. We will of course continue to follow this story. We will keep you updated here on air and online as soon as we learn more.
Yes, and just to add to that, we know that a 15-year-old has been shot with non-life-threatening injuries at this point, and the lockdown at Patton Gill has been lifted, so the students are able to go home now.
Live from WLNS TV, this is 6 News at 11.
Police say a 15-year-old is expected to survive after being shot in the parking lot of a Lansing middle school today. It is our top story tonight at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones. We're here for you tonight with the latest on a shooting that happened outside of Patton Gill Middle School in Lansing around 4:30 this afternoon. Police say a teenage girl who does not attend that school was in the backseat of a vehicle that was also occupied by her parents and a 21-year-old man when she was shot and then taken to a local hospital. Both Patton Gill and Lansing Catholic schools went on lockdown, and our Veronica Gabriel has been following this story. She spoke with Lansing police, and she's here for you now with the very latest.
What began as a normal day for students at Patton Gill Middle School quickly changed as Lansing police say a 15-year-old girl was shot in the parking lot just as school was ending.
She was sitting in a vehicle with her parents, or at least one of her parents at the time of it, and that's what we're trying to piece together at this point.
Lansing Police Chief Mike Jankowski says the 15-year-old was not a student at Patton Gill and was sitting in the back seat when she was shot. Police say the girl was then driven to the hospital in that same car with non-life-threatening injuries.
We have located the vehicle that the victim was dropped off at the local hospital, and so our investigators, our crime scene investigators, will be going through that.
Both Patton Gill and Lansing Catholic schools went into lockdown. Isaiah Moore is a 6th grader at Patton Gill. He describes what was happening inside.
They made us go in the cafeteria first, and then they made us go to the gym because the cafeteria has a whole bunch of glass and they might shoot inside the cafeteria.
Once police cleared the school, the lockdown was lifted and students were allowed to go home. Investigators say they're working to review video evidence and work with the Lansing School District to find out exactly what happened and who is responsible. As for the victim, she is with family members and in stable condition. Here for you in Lansing, Veronica Gabriel, 6 News.
Lansing police have identified 21-year-old Khalil Jamal Withers Fleming of Lansing as a person of interest in this case. If you have any information about him or this crime, call the numbers on your screen, including Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous if you call the tip line. We'll continue to update you as more details emerge in this story.